I boxed a Chevy in the parking lot. Yeah, I got the crown talk down in the parking lot. Yeah, that right. Unpack that bag, fill that car in the parking lot. Yeah, I feel like a hood star in the parking lot. Yeah, Bluetooth or aux me in, man. Got 22 inches on that Chevy. Catfish and grits gon' fill my belly. Ain't no pinching, I'm talking about fatty. Ain't no flinching, I was born ready. Game for my aunt, keep the steering wheel steady. Ice cold like Eddie, I'm talking about Kane. Pedal to the floor, ride 83 Betty like Gator on the stroll. Bite down on the dame, loud on day, feet on tipsy. Southern comfort, like some whiskey. Like my grandma, cook it crispy. Ball like Shumper, fly like Frisbee. Below the Mason Dixon, I need me a vixen. Got her below the waist and she keep kissing. Pimp gorilla tight, I ain't slipping. #1 draft pick, call it blue chipping. Parking lot. Yeah, I got the crown talk down in the parking lot. Yeah, that right. Unpack that bag, fill that car in the parking lot. Yeah, I feel like a hood star in the parking lot. Yeah,
I just gotta get one.
Bluetooth or aux me in, man.
Got 22 inches on that caddy. Gap 2 pimp looking like my daddy. On them close quarters, shoot them like Alley. Keep them on I-9 like that natty. Internationally respected, don't check it. We the best at anything we choose on. Trunk wide open, but I got the blues on. Deuce from a ways, I don't know what your crew on. Move on, two-tone, cruise and fold. She can tell that I'm special by the way I pose. And any day I want, I can make it Sunday at the park. If I'm parking, open up my doors. That's the way it goes when you meet this, that motherfucking OG. Not no IOUs or just TCB. What you get is what you see in that parking lot.
Yeah, I got the crown talk down in the parking lot. Yeah, that right. Unpack that bag, fill that car in the parking lot. Yeah, I feel like a hood star in the parking lot. Yeah, Bluetooth or aux me in, man.
What's happening, baby?
What's up, baby?
Did you miss me over the weekend?
I thought about you a little bit.
If you did, I'm sorry. But now that I'm
This
here,
what happened when the stars line up. I can see them through my drop top. Non-stop, paper percolating like a stopwatch. Time's up for these sucker busters and these lames. I got paint dripping, dipping, switching lanes. Love it, man.
I got the yank talk down in the brown paper bag. Got the pipes in the back, bout to give me jet lag. Late night rendezvous. She want that Netflix in a one rag. Looking out for blue lights, hitting corners, paper tag.
Who be I? B-I-G, S-A-N-T, but ain't no change. It's all gon' fold and come to me. Trunk crunching like Chris Childs, sonic booming like damn cow. Fight the street and get a bite to eat. Might find a freak to go damn wild.
Just pull up. I got Barry in my trunk. I got Rick James swag, fairy my dice, super my phone. Red light district, she high yellow pump. Smoking on gas, but not at the pump. Steak and shrimp like Bubba Gump. I'm a champion, you a chump in the parking lot.
what's happening, baby? Did you miss me over the weekend? If you did, I'm sorry. But now that I'm here,
Welcome to the Retro South listening party. What up?
What's happening?
Know what I'm talking about? So look, everybody who up in here, man, let's do a roll call, man. Put your 2-player emojis up, man, in the chat room, man. Make that thing go crazy.
I don't know how to do this. Where'd the chat go? Oh, just because I don't know what's going on.
Come on, OG.
What's happening? You know what I'm saying? It's your boy Big Son at the end of the month. Them boys better have my check.
This your boy Red Coat the Poet, coldest of all time. Know what I'm talking
We are 2-player.
2-player.
And this is the Retro South listening party. You know what I'm saying? What you sipping on? What you got going on? How do you feel today?
What's happening? Let's keep the echo a little bit.
No, that's me over here, you know what I'm saying, with the woo, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't listen to this. Let me cut that motherfucker down. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I was just trying to participate in the comments and things like that. But I can't see.
Hey, y'all fucking with the album?
I hope you fucking with the album.
Y'all fucking with the
album? First of
album?
all, I don't even, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a question. Because we've already seen the immense support.
Immense.
Enormous.
Everybody want it.
Gigantic.
They want this Retro South.
Humongous.
They want this Retro South. You know what I'm talking
And
about?
we gonna get it to them.
More bump for your trunk, heater for your tweeter. You know what I'm talking about?
Like, you know, I jumped on the story earlier, and I was asking motherfuckers what they want, you know, to choose their top 3.
Right.
And what they want to see videos to.
I seen that.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm just trying to, you know what I'm saying, be interactive.
But my top 3 different, so I already know it's gonna be a whole lot of shit.
Right, it's gonna be, everybody got their own top 3 out this thing. But Rufus getting a lot of votes.
Rufus.
Chad and Primrose getting a lot of votes.
Chad and Primrose getting some votes.
Super Bump getting a lot of votes.
Super Bump creeping up.
Creeping up.
I thought it'd be that Ain't For Nothing.
The Odyssey.
Oh, the Odyssey.
A lot of motherfucking votes.
That's the gym.
Motherfuckers on this Super Bump though.
Don't sleep on that Ain't For Nothing.
You know what I'm saying? It's really going down. So look, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's not waste no more time, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got their tools up, everybody got their drinks flowing.
That right.
Let's go ahead and get into the top of the album. Let's start it off with Hall of Fame, produced by Bad Clad for Out the Trunk Productions.
Out the Trunk.
There you go. Hit the keys and the locks, told them hold what they got. I'm a star on the track, I'm a Chad, you a spot. Elevator to the top, down the lane and the block. Put the sign on my back, run the field, run it lot. Hall of Fame speech, I wanna thank me for being the shit. Bounce back when I was needing to quit. Look round, see me in this bitch. By the pound, nigga move from a zip. Chips down, see me about to dip. Dough round, see me about to bread. The long town, I'm ducking the feds. That made me laugh, that was cap. Sit these rhymes on your head, stack your bread, run it back. Take your bread, run it back. Take your bread, run it back. Once it's right, that is that. Looking for me where I'm at. Backyard, Mississippi, no defeat on it.
I took it out the trunk, far as I can see on it.
Get a Chevy, get a Lack, throw some beat on it.
Put a check with a check, put some feet on it.
Backyard, Mississippi, no defeat on it.
I took it out the trunk, far as I can see on it.
Get a Chevy, get a Lack, throw some beat on it.
Put a check with a check, put some feet on it.
Yeah. Killer ink with a sledgehammer like Leonard Skinner, sweet Alabama. 83 with the shoes on it, pay cash for it, this country grammar. Cash apping every day, nigga, I been whipping, working through the phone. I remember I was fucked up, now my batter's looking kinda strong. You gotta see it before you see it, get there before you big. Watch out for them pigs, they don't wanna see you big. I'm in concert with the blues, if I slow down I might lose. Like Trill, ENT, wipe me down to my shoes. Ain't no microwave, we cook it, ain't no skipping. I'm on 20 back to Georgia, I'm slow whipping. We like Braun, we like Mike, ain't no pippin'. Nigga, we country, we appreciate it's drippin'.
Talk your shit, nigga.
Riding 16 with the Getty Green, with a thick bitch named Josephine. Bootleg of Miss Madeline, good spirits to a young king. Push a man to the dope fiend, selling dope lines like codeine. From Wotown up to Kathleen, got the trunk looking like a battle scene.
I knew that I was not going to be stopped. So at the age of 18, this was my life. Right? So you can't possibly become better than me because you're not spending the time on it that I do. Even if you want to spend the time on it, you can't because you have other things. You have other responsibilities that are taking you away from it. So I already won.
Well, goddamn.
What up?
Let me tell you something.
What up, man?
If you're gonna start an album off,
What up, man?
you might as well set a precedent.
You might as well.
You're not, you know what I'm saying? This ain't Ricky shit.
See,
This straight Hall of Fame
but
shit.
that's retro South. Like, it ain't no classic Southern album during that era of a certain nostalgia, of a certain sound that didn't have the first song. Gotta be going crazy.
You know what I'm saying? Whether we talking about No Limit with like the Gangsta Posse cut.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We talking about hell, the first, not the intro, but the first track on 400 Degrees.
Come on, man. Come
you know
on.
what I'm saying? Like,
Come on,
you know,
man. Come on.
You know what
that
I'm
first
saying?
track gotta be going
Trigger
crazy,
Play
nigga.
on Chopper City in the Ghetto.
Come on.
What?
Come on now.
Come on, dog.
Come on.
You know what I'm saying? What we talking about? We talking about
Nigga, the
gotta
first
set
track
the-
on
you
the
gotta
last
set
of a
the-
Dying
You
Breed.
gotta set the mood.
Come on,
You
man.
gotta set the tone. You know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Two players, you know what I'm saying, is here. We don't plan on going anywhere. Hang our banners up.
That right.
Hang our jerseys up.
That right.
We gonna keep playing.
That right.
But you know what I'm saying, like, you know, but we ain't playing.
We ain't playing at all. We ain't playing the radio at all, though.
Oh.
You can play us on the radio, but we ain't playing
But
the
we ain't
radio.
playing the radio.
Nah. So this next record, is the title track.
Yeah.
It is Retro South.
Yeah.
It is, man, imagine like down south hustlers, goddamn all that Master P shit.
Yeah.
Goddamn all that motherfucking goddamn Mr. Mike, all that
Yeah.
3-6 Mafia.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like all that. You know what I'm saying? Like we
If
wanted
homage
to
was a
embody.
song.
Right. We wanted to embody the chant. You know what I'm saying? Real
Hey,
players from the South.
this
Real
for you
players
right
from the South. Real players 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 from the South.
Produced by Bad Clan.
After Tron, after Tron.
Toast this motherfucker right here.
Bop. Let go.
You already know what time it is, man. It's your boy DJ Down and Dirty coming down to do what it do, what it do. What it do, you already know what it's gonna do. You know what I'm saying? We got a little two plus, little something new. Let go.
Real players from the South. 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 Real players from the South.
Jumped in my cut, rolling on switch, doubled up my digits, didn't leave a wit. Running through this bitch, but not to elevate my fitness. Tooling with the bitch, gave them all the business. Don't you get mad at me? It had to be a young country nigga coming out the gate with it. They looking for some leadership, bitches stay with it. My name mean everything, so I don't play with it. Niggas hating, we can't save them drinking gin and Psycho. If he keep on talking shit, I knock the meat out of Taco. Riding round, blowing big bumping checks. Grim roll with some Rogers in the bag. When it's down, don't forgive it, put on ass. All that weak shit you do will never get a pass. I'm still a big timer, rhymer to the top. Climber now, I got attention undivided. Better know that I'm a real
Players from the South. Real players from the South. Real players from the South. Real players from the South. Real players from the South. Real players from the South. Real players from the South. Real players from the South. How the fuck you tell a PIMP how to pimp when your mama was a hoe and your daddy was a simp? I'm a out the trunk soldier. I thought I told ya. Put one through your car, those shit might rip right through your shoulders. Players from the South, stack Velveeta, main. Power up and kill you monkeys like Vegeta, main. Georgia Peach in my seat like Rashida, main. Pimp hard ballin' G, I'ma bleed it, man. Like that boy from New Orleans, holla danger. Jack the Ripper when I cripple nigga, I'm a microphone strangler. I told them hoes it take to the tank. Intoxicated like Ripper, Playboy on my slippers out the hanger. Made in the trunk, in the street. You send that bitch ass text, look at that shit and then delete. Don't want your MP3, your URL, you weak. Like a custodian, we coming for the sweep. Cause we real players from the South. 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 Nigga, yeah, nigga, I'm talking about the whole South, nigga. I'm talking about retro South, nigga. We got Ronnie Robbins in this motherfucker, nigga. Wotown, you know what I'm saying? Meridian in this motherfucker, nigga. Memphis in this motherfucker. Jackson in this motherfucker, nigga. Dallas in this motherfucker. Houston in this motherfucker, nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Shreveport in this motherfucker. New Orleans in this motherfucker, nigga. I'm talking about the whole South, nigga. I'm talking about Florida, nigga. I'm talking about Fort Pierce, nigga. Nigga, I'm talking about motherfucking Jacksonville, Tallahassee in this motherfucker, nigga. Miami in this motherfucker, nigga. Seaport in this motherfucker, nigga. Charleston in this motherfucker, nigga. ATL in this motherfucker. Augusta in this motherfucker. Macon in this motherfucker, nigga. You know I'm talking about Columbus, Georgia in this motherfucker, nigga. I'm talking about the whole South, nigga. Kentucky, nigga. I'm talking about goddamn, you know what I'm saying? North Carolina, nigga. Fayetteville, you know what I'm saying? Goddamn all that shit, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Retro South, nigga, real players from the South, you know what I'm talking about? Stack Velveeta, man.
Now, look. Now, look, you know what I'm saying? Look, if you go listen to Retro South, the song,
right,
with your earphones on,
yes, sir,
and listen to it all the way to the end, you'll hear me laughing in the background because Colt did that whole shout out in one take. I thought it was fucking around. I thought it was hilarious. And we kept it all.
We kept it.
You know what I'm saying? We kept it. You know what I'm saying?
I really was.
If you listen to the very end, you'll hear me laughing. You know what I'm saying? Right before the mic cut. It's hilarious.
Hey, man. What's the next joint?
Look, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, let's slow down.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame.
Banger.
Retro South.
Banger.
On Retro South, I said, riding round, blowing big, bumping Chad.
Bumping Chad.
Prim Roll, Winston Rogers in the bag.
In the back.
Winston Rogers is Tila. Shout out to Tila. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Tila, I had a few conversations with Tila.
Man, shout out to Tila.
I'm trying to get my dog involved.
Shout out to
Tila. I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying, bring him out. You know what I'm saying, But all that to say, you know what I'm saying, I think, you know what I'm saying, because those bars is right there, I think it's perfect to go into Chad and Prim Roll.
Go into Chad and Prim Roll.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and like I said,
which is probably my favorite joint. Like,
it's not named
definitely
Bernard, Chad, Prim Roll, and Marlon because it's just too long. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
We just, you know what I'm saying, shout out, you know what I'm saying, to all our Southern legends. Shout out to all the people who helped us be ourselves.
Yes, sir.
And make music that appeal to the people around us and the people like us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, shout out to the niggas that, you know what I'm saying, made rap songs and took you to where they at.
Like, during that time, we knew when they were speaking, you know what I'm saying? Whether you listen to Ball and G, when you listening to UGK, you know what I'm saying? Phil Mob, Cass, T.I., just the whole Retro South era, like, we knew finally,
Troy.
We was like, damn, you know what I'm saying? These niggas sound like us. These niggas like talking about doing the shit that we're doing down here.
Down here.
You feel me?
Slow down, you're ahead of yourself. This is Chad and Prim Roll, produced by Ill Will.
What up, Ill Will?
Let's
the champ is here. That nigga hit me with the Carl Crawford, you feel me? Yeah. Chad and Prim Roll. Yeah. On the way. Yeah. Let go. Ride through the city. Soul Patrol, you light up, I roll. Sometimes mids, runaway kids, mostly highs and lows. We were just some young niggas who grew up off Chad and Prim Roll. What's the use of getting gold if all you do is sell your soul?
Lights, camera, I got that action if they acting. Tighten up where they lacking. Success and satisfaction. I'm known in different factions. You owe it, then I'm taxing. Unknown financial backer, if it's poppin', let's make it happen. I might set it off if we match. Might let it off if they capping. No settling, I'm not happy with the result you came through packing. Me and Coke, midnight macking. Parking lot made our dreams come true. Every night when I fall asleep, thank God I'm me and I'm not you. Might be Millers cause we so true. Might buy the building in which I sit. Walk outside and don't wanna see murder, but down for my niggas is what you gon' get. I'm not claiming anything I'm not. That's what the thing gon' get them hot. What it's gon' do is get them shot. Came off the block just sitting on top. Talking about
ride through the city. Soul Patrol, you light up, I roll. Sometimes mids, runaway kids, mostly highs and lows. We were just some young niggas who grew up off Chad and Prim Roll. What's the use of getting gold if all you do is sell your soul? Ride through the city. Soul Patrol, you light up, I roll. Sometimes mids, runaway kids, mostly highs and lows. We were just some young niggas who grew up off Chad and Prim Roll. What's the use of getting gold if all you do is sell your soul? Ain't no sunshine. Kinda like Claude and Ray, what a gun line. Distribute these rap lyrics like Prohibition or Moonshine. Burning that midnight oil, out here trying to shine like four. Lyrical missiles get deployed, swerving these old school toys. Weaving and bobbing, haters destroyed, self-defense like Floyd. Knocking your noggin with these chords, trying to keep room and board. Vocally strike like lightning against all odds, but a nigga ain't frightening. Out here peddling music, switch up the bait if the fish ain't biting. Going ballistic with artistic, soulful stylistics. It's hard out here for a pimp, man, so I pray that I'm not unassisted. I cannot cannot be a statistics. I'm responsible for making biscuits. I can't be unrealistic, gotta be comfortable going the distance. Trunk doctor write prescription. This ain't gon' ease cerebral. Using the booth like an easel, painting this gospel street cathedral. Threading the needle, this ghetto upheaval. This is my message to people. Keep that third eye wide open, watch out for the deceivers. Ride through the city, soul patrol, you light up, I roll. Sometimes mids, runaway kids, mostly highs and lows. We were just some young niggas who grew up off Chad and Penrose. What's the use of getting gold if all you do is sell your soul? Ride through the city, soul patrol, you light up, I roll. Sometimes mids, runaway kids, mostly highs and lows. We were just some young niggas who grew up off Chad and Penrose. What's the use of getting gold if all you do is sell your soul?
Yeah. To the city.
Soul patrol, you light up, I roll.
Sometimes me as runaway kids,
Mostly highs and lows. We were just some young niggas who grew up off Chad and Penrose.
What's the use of getting gold if all you do is sell your soul?
Ride through the city,
Soul patrol, you light up, I roll.
roll.
Sometimes me as runaway kids, mostly highs and lows.
Lows.
We just some young niggas that grew up
Chad and Penrose.
What's the use of getting gold if all you do is
Sell your soul.
Look here, man. Let me tell you my favorite line on that song. I said, might be Miller's, cause we so true. Might buy the building in which I sit. Walk outside and don't want to see murder, but down for my niggas is what you gonna get. Whoa! Whoa! Whoa!
Oh, gee!
Whoa! That boy be rapping good. That boy's a good rapper.
An excellent rapper.
I'm a fantastic rapper.
Cause you can't.
I'm the best rapper.
I mean, you can't
I mean,
rap with me unless you.
100%.
You feel me?
200%.
300%.
400%.
So look, hey, we gonna get into the chat, man. Javon, what up, Javon? Miss Hightower, what up? My boy TC up in this thing.
Yo, real
Man.
quick shout out.
Juke Joint, what up?
TC Thornton in the chats with y'all right now.
He did the
is
cover.
the guy who shot the cover art for Retro South. Shout out to TC.
And he knew it when he shot it.
He knew it.
We had
right
a whole
then.
nother idea for what the cover was gonna be, but he was like, "Bruh,
I think
y'all
that's
just
it.
gotta go." He was like, "This."
He said, "I think it's it."
He was like, "You gotta go classic."
And he
you know what I'm saying?
He pushed the idea.
He pushed it.
So many times.
Yo.
And then he basically put the cover together.
Right.
He was like, "This is it." Like he stood up on top of some shit, damn near broke his leg. You know what I'm saying? Like he was like, "No, this it right here. Stay right there." He was like, "Stay right there. This
Stay
it."
right there. Stay right there.
And sure enough.
Hey, my boy put in here, oh man, my boy Joseph Aiken. He say the shit feels like 1995. Man.
That's a good year.
Man, that's a great year. That's a great year.
1995 is when I became Big Son.
I think I became Red Coat the Poet in 96.
I was Big Son before you was Red Coat the Poet?
Yes.
I was probably bolder than you. I ain't had nothing to do.
Man.
But be Big Son.
Right.
That's it.
Before I was Red Coat the Poet, you know what my rap name was?
What was your rap name, bro? I'm sick of you.
King J.
King J?
King
I
J.
understand that. My first rap name was Big Son because I couldn't come up with shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like real name rap name, same
Right,
thing.
just put big in front of
I just
anything.
put
That's
big
just
in front
the
of everything.
classic
I was Big Son.
third coast name.
I was a heavier boy.
Right.
I was a thicker individual.
Right.
I was a man of a certain husk.
Right.
And so I was just Big Son. You know what I'm saying? It was what it was. Actually, you know what I'm saying? My cousin David Nelson called me Big Son at school. And I was like, oh shit, I like that. Because he was the first nigga to call me Son.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He was the first person to make my name cool. You know what I'm saying? Because my family called me Son T.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Women, you know what I'm saying? Women and family members call me Son T. And it's fine when women call me Son T. I approve. You know what I'm saying?
But ain't no.
Don't get too familiar.
Niggas ain't calling you no Sonty.
Nah, you know what I'm saying? You know, it's almost like little boy shit.
Yeah,
what a nigga said. But when my cousin David, he was like, Big Son! I was like, oh.
My boy
you
Wally
did
Spar
something,
say,
boy.
hey, my boy Wally Spar say he's smoking on that Doja, but not that Doja Cat.
Ooh, they go.
I don't
You remember
know.
your first rap?
I might want to smoke on some Doja
Yo,
Cat.
real quick. Do you remember your first verse? I'm sick of you and your shit.
Huh?
Do you remember the first verse you wrote?
Man, do I?
Yeah. You remember
So
some
I
of it?
think I remember the
Kick it?
whole. Okay, so look, I think it's a combination of kind of Run DMC or some shit, but this is a fun fact. I was in the first grade talent show, which was early 80s. Okay. I got up there and I finished in second place. So it was something like, Jack on the mic want to put me down. I told the homeboys, I don't play around, because when I'm on the mic, I'm like a pioneer speaker. I'm telling y'all chumps I can never be weaker. I rock. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
But,
I
hey,
ain't mad at that.
I'm like 7 years old.
Yeah.
I came in second place. And the girl who won, who beat me, she sung fucking Whitney Houston.
I fucking knew it! I said she sang Whitney Houston.
Listen, in the early talent show, you should not be able to sing no Whitney. She gets up there, I believe the children. I was like, oh man, shit, come on. I was fresh as fuck though.
I believe
I actually had like a whole kind of like that, like a velour jumpsuit, which was like 3 sizes too big.
Right.
But it was, you know what I'm saying? But it was cool.
It was because
that's first grade, people. That's first grade.
You want to hear my first verse?
Yeah.
I wrote this motherfucker when I was about like 11. And I said, I don't remember the whole thing. I just remember saying a few parts of it.
Right.
I said, used to be dumb, but now I'm wise. That's why I got my eyes on the prize. Nigga, you know from the motherfucking get-go what you say, you reap what you sow. Never get enough to smoke the endo. Nigga better hit the motherfucking dough. Ain't no need coming fucking with me. Fucking around me, I'll make you. I was doing so much cussing.
Hey!
Because I was a child.
Right.
I was a child and I was cussing. Much like my children.
Oh, I definitely would have been cussing, but I couldn't.
Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? I've been cussing for a long time.
Yeah, because
I've been cussing more than anything.
Probably would have been Jack on the mic trying to put me down. I told her, yeah, I definitely would have been cussing. But that shit hard though.
I don't want to get off track.
Yeah, we get way off track. Okay.
No, but that was hard though.
That shit hard.
I thought I was supposed to rap fast.
Bro, listen, I don't want to get off track, but I want them to understand and know what we took to get here. So,
yeah, Retro South. When I started rapping, Tupac and Biggie were alive. Man, and Eazy.
Come on, man. Come on.
And that nigga died when I was in elementary school.
Man, I used to write 100 raps a day in high school.
I had shit to do.
Maybe not 100.
I was in a lot of AP classes.
But on some real shit, like, my room was literally filled with notebooks and papers.
Oh, you was in them. You was spaghetti.
I was going crazy. Going crazy. Like, oh shit.
Look. So, you know, in the spirit.
Influenced by everything, though.
Yeah, being influenced by everything.
But that's what the South is, though.
We brought some old 8-ball MDD back.
Yeah.
Let's get into Rufus.
Let's go.
Ty St. Boogie's favorite song.
Produced by Bad Clad.
Produced by Bad Clad after Trump.
Yeah. I don't chase shit. You know what I'm talking about? Chase some money, bitch. Hey. First rule, number 1, never simp with a cake, never trip over spilled milk or some crushed grapes. Rule 2, gotta stay far away from sucker shit. I'm too busy, I'm too player to get caught up in that other shit. I'm selling 3 to 10 on the free game for the other 2. A lot of niggas fraud, so it's prepaid for the most of you. Boss hog in my lane, I prefer a Mack truck. I prefer a moving target, tricks prefer a lame duck. Interest is the enterprise, break bread, get a cut. Never been emotional or caught up in the tricks nut. I be gone before daylight, he'll be there when the sun comes up. Leather seats and frost bikes on the windshield, that's what she can trust. I be gone in the wind, distant lover, distant friend. Sold out shows, all because my pen code is Igloo Den. Den as in living space, I only ask for time and place. Your superhero, that ain't me, no cat and mouse. I can't chase, should I, could I, would I even save? I said, could I, would I, should I even save? Yeah, I said, should I, could I, would I even say? Yeah, I said, could I, would I, should I even say?
She got so much flavor. Let go.
This the kind of bump to make you hit the block 55 times. Been around the world so much I might just die blind. Prime time preparatory, school of most success. Leave the Super Bowl straight to spring training, be the best. I ain't playing no. If you ain't paying, then I'm saying no. All my pros trained to go, we focused on the game of growth. Those who can't do it lose women, that's a sentiment. Built to win and skill for this, I shoot a shot, no kneeling me. You enemies the truest, you used to kicking it with sense. Cobra Kai sweep the leg, no mercy for a limping trick. Keep on talking shit and I'ma be at your home. Bring the street to your door, leave the feet on your dome. To each his own, I promise slaughter everything I'm featured on. All your flows come out the can, we cooking extra season homes. Might serve your mama, get her geeking on. The opposition not exist, we coming down. The option is.
Should I, could I, would I even save? I said, could I, would I, should I even save? Yeah, I said, should I, could I, would I even save? Yeah, I said, could I, would I, should I even save? Man. First rule number one,
Never simp for the cake.
never trip over spilt milk or some crushed grapes.
Rule 2.
Gotta stay far away from sucker shit. I'm too busy, I'm too playing to be caught up in that other shit. I'm selling 3 to 10.
Yeah.
So it's free game for the other 2. A lot of niggas fraud.
Yeah.
It's prepaid for the most of you. Boss hog
In my lane.
I prefer a
Mack truck.
I prefer, man, what
Moving
the
target.
fuck? Tricks prefer a
Lame duck.
nigga.
Intersystem enterprise.
Break bread,
Get a cut.
Never
Never
been
get
emotional.
emotional.
Caught up in the tricks nut. Let's go, baby. 2 player in this bitch, man.
Player in this bitch. Did we tell y'all how we got our name? You want to talk about that real quick? Because we kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we hanging out. You know what I'm saying? I'll tell you. You know,
How did we get the name?
I'm finna tell you.
Okay, let's go.
Here's what happened. We didn't know what the fuck we was gonna be. We were just gonna be Big Son and Ray Up the Port.
Mm-hmm.
Then before we got done
Right,
with the 2-player, the self-titled guy,
right.
Colt, we was trying to figure out the cover, and he showed me the Contra joint, and he was like, "Bro, we ought to remake this and put us on it, and then boo 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 boo."
Like,
And then,
yeah, like 2-player
Right.
mode. Yeah.
And he then like when you put the phone in my hand and showed me the picture, I was like, "That's it, 2-player. That's it. It's that right there, 2-player." You know what I'm saying? Like everything about 2-player is magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
It's
everything is magic.
It's impromptu. It's spur of the moment. We don't
It's
overthink
magic.
shit. We
It's
just let it
black
happen.
man magic. You know what I'm saying? It's
What
magic.
is it?
It's black man magic. You know, like black girl magic.
Hey, that's the new shit.
You know what I'm saying? I just didn't want to be black boy magic.
What is it?
It's black man magic.
Black man magic, baby.
Black man magic.
Hashtag black man magic.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Let's get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know.
Or should it be black man sorcery?
No!
wizardry.
Not sorcery.
Like a warlock.
Ah, I don't like that.
Like,
What do you got? Are you drunk? What do you got going on? Yo, no,
the
saying,
album done, bro.
So look,
I'm excited.
So look,
I'm
this is
happy.
what we're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all post some comments and post some questions in the comments.
Right.
We'll try to answer them in between songs.
Right.
We probably should have been doing this from the beginning. This is a fantastic idea.
Right.
That I only got just now.
Right.
And but until then, we're gonna do Down Here featuring Scotty ATL. Shout
What
out
up,
to Scotty ATL. ATL ho. That's what I call him. I don't call him a hoe. I call him ATL.
A fun fact, me and Scotty ATL actually went to Savannah State University, and we did our first record probably like, damn. I want to say me and Scotty did our first record together 2001?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Or it's something like 2001 to 2002 or something like that, but yeah.
Me and Scotty
me and bro go way back.
Me and Scotty got an unreleased song that he kind of gave to me.
I thought with that Bucket Seats
with,
y'all got.
that was the first song me and
Yeah,
Scotty did.
yeah, that shit
Bucket
hard.
Seats. But we got one produced by Corey Moe that's just in the vault that I'm gonna pull out.
What up,
Wow.
Corey Mo?
What up, Corey
We
Mo?
need to get a Corey Mo joint.
I mean, no saying Corey Moe waiting on us. I just gotta know saying, you know, we just gotta go do it. Corey Moe don't do nothing but work
Right.
and wear camouflage shorts. So, anyway, here go Down Here featuring Scotty ATL, produced by Bad Clad.
Out the trunk.
Out the trunk. Oh, shit.
Man, I remember nigga used to tell me like, you can make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. I mean, I feel like shit, they kind of turned around a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like, more respect. But if you can make it down in the South, boy, you can make it anywhere. Real shit going on, man. Salute my nigga Red Coat, salute my nigga Big Son.
Lot of money moving around down here, know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna move down here, down here. Baby mama keep that glizzy down here. Watch your back, food stamp, EBT down here. Pay that shit, turn the struggle into million down here, yeah. Turn the struggle into millions down here, down here. We ain't playing by our fam, come up missing on that dumb shit. Tryna play them game down here, play that shit, yeah.
Welcome to the real South, not the one you hear about. Where your granny raised you and your mama visit to escape the place you real down. Where your neighbors was your kinfolk, all kinfolk ain't your skinfolk. Where the motive was to get hungry away from them folk. 40 years in the same place, still broke. Now nigga, not we wanna be the change, won't see. How I'm gonna motivate a young G at the top of the game, don't look like me. If the millionaires don't look like us, if the winner sucker ain't near my touch. Everything I dream is near my grass, ain't check no luggage up in my bag. Get rich, don't get mad, beat your kids, not the hate. Put your fam in position, put your people on game. It's the king of the underground, under us, where they at. We the ones out there too. Some of this not for you, you can be popping too if you ain't act like a bitch.
Lot of money moving around down here, know what I'm saying? Everybody wanna move down here, down here. Baby mamas keep that glizzy down here. Watch your back, food stamps, EBT down here. Play that shit, turn the struggle into millions down here. Turn the struggle into millions down here, down here. We ain't playing by our fam, come up missing on that dumb shit. Tryna play them games down here, play that shit.
I need cheese and bread, so many raps in my head. Smoking purple gelato, bringing it back like Serato. I told them niggas cut the check, you can't exclude me. Just pay the fee and keep the talk, you can't elude me. This ain't no musical chairs, either you in or you out. You kept it trill for the moment, but then you switch for the clout. I swear your first shit was bumping, it was classic down south. Country niggas going pop, taking the whimsical route. We them retro south boys, they dependent on us. Elephant in the room, holding nuts, big tuss. I know she heard the single, she was ready for touch. It's the trunk, King Midas, 24K is what I clutch. Naked lady on the broom with the sweetest nectar. Your shit ain't popping like it was, you been labeled defector. Down here we carry torches, microphone checker. Red coat, second coming of the 18th letter. Down here. So we gonna jump to the chats.
Well, we got a question.
I think it was what inspired parking lot?
Yeah, what inspired parking lot parts 1 and 2?
Okay, so Pete, I'm gonna take part 1, you take 2.
I got you.
So on part 1, honestly, I was just fucking around, running through some samples, and then I stumbled upon One Way. Anybody who know anything about digging in the crates, you can't go wrong with One Way. It's an old school group, 70s group that a lot of people don't know nothing about. But anyway, they bump like a motherfucker. So I stumbled upon One Way. I started kind of fucking around with it. I started chopping it up a little bit. And me and my homie, I gotta give my nigga his props. Me and my nigga Indy was in the studio. We was
shout out to Indy.
And I had on loop motherfucker and shit. And then I was like, you know what I'm saying? Damn, this shit jamming. He was like, yeah, man, that shit sound crazy. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, man, that sound like some shit that's gonna be goddamn a nigga play goddamn in like the damn after some club or some shit. I was like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? All right, bet. But I didn't want to put the drums on it. You know what I'm saying? The loop was so cold that I didn't even want to touch the drum. So I called up the mad scientist of the trunk, which is Bad Clad.
Yeah.
And I was like, bro, finish this sample. Clad looped it up, put crazy drums on that motherfucker, and Clad was like, Colt. I was like, what? He was like, parking lot. And I was like, okay, parking lot. And then that's really how that just came about. And it was just, we didn't really put too much thought on it. We really just looped the bitch up, put some 808 behind it, and just made it bump. But it was so bumping that when I heard it initially, it was supposed to go on the project that I got called Made in the Trunk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, man, I got to get Son on this one. I got to get Son. Because me and Son had previously did Midnight Mackin'.
Midnight Mackin'.
So I hit up OG, you know what I'm saying? At the time, OG, you know what I'm saying? He was like, hey, you know, we can make it happen, you know what I'm saying? I got some shit going on, but we can make it happen definitely. I don't know if we're going to be able to make it happen in time for the project. And I was like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm not putting it on the project. You have to be on this record. You know what I'm saying? Period. I just felt that way. You have to be on this record. So we put out Made in the Trunk. I ain't put Parking Lot on it. And then I'm going to let OG finish the rest.
So what happened was, you know what I'm saying, you know, I was going through what I was going through. My mama died, you know what I'm saying, you know, I don't feel like talking about it no more. So I just wrote that shit off. You know what I'm saying, you know, so what happened was, we get to, I tell cuz, I said, look, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, I have to start back rapping. I got to get out of whatever I'm in.
Right.
I told him, book the session, I promise I'm gonna show up. He said, bet, see you Sunday at 12. I was like, shit, all right, cool. So Sunday at 12 o'clock, you know what I'm saying, we go to the Track House. And
shout out to the Track House,
shout out to the Track House, shout out to Frazier. You know what I'm saying? I get to the Track House, it's me, Frazier, Juke Joint Sally, and Coke. And I wrote like 2 verses previously. Scrapped both of them, wrote a brand new verse on the spot. And so boom, Parking Lot was there. So now that's part 1. And the shit was so jamming. I was like, bro, this shit can't just be 2 verses.
Right.
Because it was on like 2 minutes and 50-something seconds. I was like, bruh, we can make so much more out of this.
Right.
Then I was like, yo, we ought to make it a part 1 and part 2, like an old Isley's joint.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, on the old Isley's joint, they'd be like, such and such and such, part 1 and part 2.
So, I was like, you know me, anybody who made music with me, that I'm like, man, this shit straight. Let's just bump this motherfucker. He was like, no, we need a part 2. So the beat for part 2, we already had, and I was on some shit like, all right, this nigga want a part 2. Just put this beat on this motherfucker. Frazier, that's where Frazier come in.
Yeah.
Frazier is like, that's our engineer. You know what I'm saying? Like he mixed everything. He touched everything. He really helped sculpture the sound. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's the scientist. That's the real scientist of this shit. So Frazier managed to, like a welder, he managed to goddamn put them shits together. And then we was like, all right, bet. I was like, okay, this shit jamming. And then Son, before I wrote anything, Son was like, tell him what you was like.
I was activated, is what the fuck I was.
No, but tell him what you said.
I said, man,
that
this what
shifted
happened.
the motherfucking plan.
I said,
the hardest bars to me.
This would happen
when the stars line up. I can feel it through my drop top.
Non-stop.
Paper percolating like a stopwatch.
Time's up for these sucker busters and these lanes. I got paint dripping, dipping, switching lanes. Love it, man.
I got the yak tucked down.
In the brown. Look, that almost, Love It, Man, was almost the title of that project. Love It, Man.
We was going to call it Love It, Man.
Love It, Man, but you know, like, you know, it didn't get there because 2-player.
Yeah.
2-player.
Yeah.
When I say 2-player, you say 2-player. 2-player.
2-player.
All right, you know what I'm saying? So,
hey, put your 2-player emojis up in the chat room. Man, light that motherfucker up, man.
So look, you want to do one more question or you want to go to the next song?
Shit, let's do another question.
Let me do one more. No, so
shit,
I got it.
Here,
Hold on, I got it. No, saying I got it. It's right here.
Shit, I mean,
right
the music
here.
on iTunes.
Oh yeah, no, saying 100%. 100%.
We talking to the people.
What inspired the Retro South movement? Was it the lack of South sound in new music? All right. Okay.
This is a. I'm gonna take my jacket off for this one. This is a big question.
I'm not taking off my jacket because I got a gas station thermal on.
I'm gonna let Son.
What you want us to do?
I'm gonna let Son. This is a 2-part answer. I want you to handle. I want you to hit the. The people side of it. And I'm gonna hit the technical side.
No, I got you. I think this question might be too big. Let's go ahead and hit another song and then do the question after.
Damn, I don't took my jacket off. I'm ready for the
question. I got you.
question.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, trust me. You know what I'm saying? Give yourself space.
Damn.
Give yourself space.
Real players from the South. Real players from the South. Real players from the South. The next song is, oh shit. That's the next one?
That's the next one.
Oh, that's that deal.
Let's get into Tennessee Tuxedo, man.
Hey,
produced by
man.
AVO.
Hooked by Juke.
Yeah. I say 2 player, you say 2 player, 2 player, 2 player. When I say 2 player, you say 2 player, 2 player, 2 player, 2 player, 2 player. Yeah. Every time I come around, it's all but astounding. Haters used to down me, now it's time to crown me.
Players ball shit, I'm a ball bitch. Till I fall bitch, never stall bitch.
Every time I come around, it's all but astounding. Haters used to down me, now it's time to crown me.
Players ball shit, I'm a ball bitch. Till I fall bitch, never stall bitch.
I've been on it for a long, long time. Everything I want is mine. From the dark side of the moon, I'm gon' shine. This could've went a different way, man, I ain't lying. On it for a long, long time. Everything I own is mine. From the dark side of the moon, I'm gon' shine. This could've went a different way, but I ain't lying.
With satin sheets. Don't you know I play for keeps? Tuxedo and velvet seats. Presidential lock and key. Bartender, mojito, lime, or Georgia peach. This pregame speech. Take out calls and messages. Put it on hold, I can't be reached. I'm debonair with etiquette. Hard where you delicate. I'm decadent. Tonight I'm feeling excellent. That's evident. Coat innuendo. Leonardo with the pen. So I told her that I'm feeling touchy-feely off the smooth ass instrumental. Virtuoso, not a stenso. The band grooving to the tempo. I looked at her, told her after this is gonna be me and you. That's tenfold. We gon' get together, move a couple tables. That's later on off the endo. But presently, let's spark and shout it like the chandelier in that window. But right now, it's a celebration. All these black folks call it elevation. When you pulled up, you knew what it was. You judged that off the presentation like cheap thrills, inexpensive liquor. It's hot in here and it's going down. Cummerbunds in red carpet, we star studded. It's the underground.
I've been on it for a long, long time. Everything I want is mine. From the dark side of the moon, I'm gon' shine. This could've went a different way, man, I ain't lying. On it for a long, long time. Everything I own is mine. From the dark side of the moon, I'm gon' shine. This could've went a different way, but every time I come around, it's all but astounding. Haters used to down me, now it's time to crown me.
Players ball shit, I'm a ball bitch. Till I fall bitch, never stall bitch.
Every time I come around, it's all but astounding. Haters used to down me, now it's time to crown me.
Players ball shit, I'm a ball bitch. Till I fall bitch, never stall bitch. Players ball shit, till I fall bitch, never fall bitch, never stall bitch. Player ball shit, never fall bitch, till I fall bitch, never stall bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Look, I always come into the verse, you know what I'm saying, kicking either, you know what I'm saying, like with real intensity, like or you know what I'm saying, like I'll dial it back a little bit, or I'll dial it back a little more, and I ask, which one sounds better to you? And that's what Neef, yes, you're right. Neef did help me find the correct tone to use in that particular part. Not in Tennessee.
But what's crazy, I think tone, you know what I'm saying, and I know y'all just coming into this convo, y'all was listening to the record. But tone is very important in everything that we do. I gotta give my boy Frazier another shout out as far as the tone, cause he always makes sure he get the right tone.
100%.
Like
Frazier ain't letting you leave.
You gotta come in the track.
And if you leave, you gotta come back.
And Tennessee Tuxedo was one of those records that we had to get the right tone.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Son led the way with the crooning. We had to get him just right. We brought in Juke Joint Sadie to goddamn do her Tennessee
bring her in, okay?
Slim, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Put some sprinkling up in there. My boy ABO did the record. You know what I mean?
Mississippi in the building.
He did the track.
Mississippi in the building.
When he played that record,
I started singing. I sung the hook immediately.
Yeah, we was like, this shit crazy as fuck.
You know what I'm saying? Like he played the beat, and I stood
shit
up.
crazy.
Every time I come around, it's all but astounding. Haters used to down me, now it's time to crown me. But look, now this, now you said that you was freestyling. You was over in the corner. You was like, Pairs ball shit.
Yeah.
Such in this bitch. Such in this bitch. Such in this bitch. And that's why I was worried about the verse. Cause I was like, what the fuck is this nigga over there rapping so aggressively for? He was like, Players ball shit. Such in this shit.
You know I'm gonna put that impact in that shit.
And I was like, ooh, wait a minute.
Ball shit.
What is he gonna write? So I took that from him. I was like, no, I'll take that and I'll use that, and you do something else.
Right.
But yeah, no saying. Let's get to the next question. What inspired Retro South as a movement, and was it the lack of South sound in new music?
Okay, that's a 2-part question.
2-part question. Go for it. What inspired Retro South? Who, me or you?
You started off.
All right, no saying. What inspired Retro South was, boom, no saying, like, and I said this a few times already. I'm sure y'all gonna read some interviews, and I said this, but here's what it is. West Coast music is just West Coast music.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's either, you know what I'm saying, like Southern Cali music or it's Northern Cali music. But it's all West Coast music.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? East Coast music is just East Coast music.
Right.
Unless it's some young East Coast dudes making Southern music, you know what I'm saying? Like the ASAP Mob, you know what I'm saying, used to. Right. But down south, you know what I'm saying, down here where we at, we always get broke up into 7, 8, 9 different genres. First it was bass music, then it was this kind of music, then it was snap music, then it was trap music, then it was motherfucking geek music, then it's it's always something else. So
what music?
Huh? Geek music. That's what Fabo said. It ain't. Fabo said he wasn't making snap music.
Oh,
Fabo said he was making
yeah.
geek
I feel
music.
what you're saying. You're saying like how they never really. It was
It
always
just can't be Southern hip hop.
They always wanted to put a gimmick to the
right.
shit.
You know what I'm saying? Even country rap tunes, it just can't be Southern hip hop. You know what I'm saying? So what I decided was, you know what I'm saying, I think that I don't want to make no other kind of music. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't interested in being nothing but a king in the underground. You know what I'm saying? The people I look up to are like Bun and Killer Mike, who get to be max level rappers, but you can run into them at the store. They're still approachable. I don't want to be Jay-Z. You'll never run into Jay-Z.
Never.
You know what I'm saying? You'll never run into him. Never run into Jay-Z. I caught Killer Mike closing his own barbershop with keys.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to remain.
You call Mike, you call Bun, they
answer the phone. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to remain approachable.
Right.
I want to remain still in high regard. I want you to think about Big Son as like, you know, the realest nigga you ever met, shit like that. And that's the kind of music I want to make.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So Retro South is the continuation of what different people would call older Southern hip hop.
Right.
We just keeping it going. So it's Retro South. You know what I'm saying?
South.
Still Southern music. Retro, you know what I'm saying, like is a new term.
It's
futuristic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's Retro South. That's what we're doing. We maintain the tradition of the songs and music that we grew up on. Colt?
Second part of the question.
Second part of the question is,
I'm going to get a little technical.
What's the lack of South sound in new music?
Okay. The lack of South sound. Okay. It's not so much it's a lack of the South sound in music because the South really dominates music.
Right.
Period. That's just that on that. I mean, come on. But as in terms of Retro South, in terms of the music of that era, you know what I'm saying? It's some things that I want to lean on. Me, Bad Clad, and Frazier is where it kind of start with in the trunk and TP.
And TP, I'm like, don't leave out TP.
Like
he'll call us.
Yeah, he'll text like
he'll get on the phone.
Right. So when you're making this kind of music,
talk to him, preacher.
It's first of all, it's a lot of wah-wahs.
Let them use you.
You know what I'm saying? It's 808s. It's extremely important because we come from a time where niggas didn't even, like my girl like Nadine said in the article, like niggas didn't even respect your shit if that shit wasn't whamming in the trunk. Niggas like, boy, that shit ain't whamming in the trunk, boy. I don't want to hear that shit, boy. Hell no, that shit ain't whamming.
Walk with
so the 808 is king, but what we want to do with the Retro South sound is that with the new technology, you can do so much more different with the 808. You can tune the 808. You can let the 808 just be explosive. You can just let it go. You know what I'm saying? You can actually see the music now. You know, when we was coming up in our time with the drum machines and things like that, you couldn't really see the music. You could only feel the music.
Right, it was tactile.
It was tactile.
Highly.
Now you can see the music. So we know how to feel the 808, but now that you can see the 808, we can hold it, make it really shake. So, and then as in terms of the essence, in terms of the feel, Southern music when we dig, because I'm a crate digger, so when we dig in the crates, if you think Outkast, that's a lot of Curtis Mayfield, that's a lot of Sly Stone, Sly and the Family Stone. If you think 3 6 Mafia, that's a lot of Willie Hutch, that's a lot of Bobby Womack. You know what I'm saying? So digging in the crates, we always dug in the crates a little bit different. So pretty much, we wanted to bring that old feeling back from the 70s. You know what I'm saying? Add that 808, add that trunk knock, and put it all together. But my favorite producer, this is where Frazier is like, man, this is where Frazier comes in and make this shit crazy. So my favorite producers like Paul and Juicy and RZA. So my favorite producer of all time is Paul and Juicy and RZA. Anybody who know Paul and Juicy and RZA, they dirty as fuck.
Yeah.
Them samples be dirty. It be fuzz in them shits. They be chopped up. Sometimes they be offbeat a little bit in some shit. But what makes it dope is if you like Third Coast music, to me, they always had that ride. They always had that swing. It was always more thick. You know what I'm saying? So what my boy Frazier is able to do once we get these records is he's able to like capture this sound, make it right, you know what I'm saying? But still rattle the trunk, you know what I'm saying? Still kind of like
clean it up just enough.
Clean it up just enough where it's gonna sound good on today's, because most people listening to it on the pads and the phones and shit like that. So we clean it up just a little bit. I don't know how Frazier do it. He got a bag of tricks. He clean that shit up and then we get it to you. Make a long story short, we take elements from the past, put it in the pot, we cook it, but we cook it new. We cook it fresh.
Yeah.
We use new technology. You know what I'm saying? So the alchemy of that. Shout out to Bad Clad. Shout out to Ill Will. Shout out to ABO. Shout out to Drew Kane. You know what I'm saying? Who did I miss on the production tip?
That's it.
Shout out to
TP.
Shit,
TP a call.
You know what I'm saying? And I put, and I do a little production as well. You know what I'm saying?
Shut up.
So, just a little bit. I don't do too much. I'm more of a crate digger.
The next song is Super Bump.
The next song is Super Bump.
Featuring royalty, you know what I'm saying? Produced by... Who made this?
Bad Clad.
Bad Clad. Let's get it.
Yo, panoramic views, elephant print on my shoes, and rooted in the blues, riding, bumping Bobby Blue. Bling, ain't nobody tripping, look, that money already made. If you see it how I see it, you gon' have to put on shades. Steak and shrimp on Tuesday, that's a drop off in the bucket. My queen telling me focus, cause she know I'm with that fuck shit. Pull over right now, cause I can get into some buck shit. A gentleman by nature, so a G is what you stuck with. Pancake your favorite rapper flatter than a herringbone. We can agree to disagree, but you don't wanna be dead wrong. Left turned in parallel in the parking lot. Hit the package store and burn some rubber out the parking lot. Top notch MC, ain't nobody better than Runner Roberts, Georgia with a Mississippi veteran. Super Southern beats with a lyricist approach. If we cool, just be cool. You don't wanna smell the smoke, King Coke.
Butter inside, outside, jamming on the one time. Posted what I'm
ghosting like a slow wine. Fuck it, this coastline. No time like right now. Pre-board my flight plan. You hoes gon' bite down. Sleep on it. No, it's night and night now. Night sun, moon man swinging like I'm tight son. Smoothed out, move cow, sip it like Louis. The 13th pussy, her verse pink, spit it. We both think it's time to change up the position. Lit like candles in this bitch. She trying to inhale the spirit. Hit, trying to get a leg with that division. Simple. Walking home, leave her right here, twist, limping. I'm icy high, I at the top. I took the steps, this here about. I shine for smoke, your lights is out. Just a young country nigga with some prime good God. Hold up. Hey, real quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, two player. Two's up. Let's do a check-in, you know what I'm saying? Like, where y'all from? Where you at? Right. You know what I'm saying? We already know that Meridian, Mississippi in here. Mm-hmm. We already know that Warner Robins in here. Mm-hmm. Where you at? You know what I'm saying? Where are you listening to Retro South
Town.
You know what I'm saying? I know Jackson in here. I know Atlanta in here. I know
Twiz County in it, bitch.
I know Olive Springs in here.
No, the Seaport in this motherfucker.
I know Seaport in here. We got Michigan in the goddamn building. You know what I'm saying? We got Cypress, Texas in the motherfucking building. We got Alabama in the motherfucking building. You know what I'm talking about? We got Oakwood, Georgia in the motherfucking building. Talk to me.
Hey, with Bama, man, you know what?
We got South Indiana in the motherfucking building.
Shout out to Dirty, man. Them boys was making real retro South music. They don't get the props that they deserve, man.
Louisville, Kentucky in here.
So Dirty.
Yeah, shout out to Dirty. You know what I'm saying? The Pimpin' the Gangster. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just saw the Pimpin' the Gangster last time
I got a record
in Cincinnati, Ohio in here. Merlin in here. You from the area? The DMV in here.
What up, young?
You know what I'm saying? Memphis in this motherfucker. I feel like, you know what I'm saying, we're at the end of goddamn Retro South. Motherfucking Tupelo, Mississippi in this motherfucker.
Tupelo, Mississippi.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Go to the casino, you know what I'm saying? Have you some
No, that's
fun.
Tunica, my nigga.
No, you know what I'm saying? It's
that's Tunica.
Listen, I was at the I went to the Southern Entertainment Awards several times. It used to be in Tupelo. There are fucking casinos there.
The casinos are in Tunica, my nigga.
Alright, cuz. Twiggs County, Georgia in here. ATL in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Look, stop that. You know, it's right below Memphis. It's on the other side of the water. It's where the casinos are.
Bro, Google the shit, bro.
I'm sick of you and your shit. Snellville in this motherfucker.
Snellville in it, bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all far as fuck. I was, you know what I'm saying?
I got a story about Snellville, but I ain't finna get into that shit.
I used to work at a Zaxby's.
That shit is too far, bro. I used to work in Snellville. That shit like an hour away. I was like, these fuck got me fucked up.
So look, let's
Why I quit that shit in a week?
You ready? Let's hit the next
I'm
question.
finna drive an hour to work. You got me fucked up.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Next question is.
For real.
I got you. No bullshit.
Y'all ain't paying
He
shit.
said, so
Crazy hell.
I noticed on both projects, Son is the first verse you hear, and Coke Murder's the last verse you hear.
Let me hand it out.
Was this a conscious decision, or did it just happen like that?
No, here's the thing. Son is the nigga with the, when it comes to two-player, Son has a axe. So, because he has an axe, and because he's a person of a certain husk.
What I am.
Because he a big ass nigga, you know what I mean? And he murders verses, so Son, imagine like the shit Gauntlet. You remember Gauntlet?
I remember Gauntlet.
Son has the axe. He comes in, he chops. So, a lot of times Son going in, he chopping.
Yeah.
Me,
Acting.
I'm like Ryu. I'm like Ken. I'm a technique person. You feel what I'm saying? I'm a technique person. So, I comes behind them. Anything that's left, I exterminate.
There it is. Decimate with decimals.
Right.
Then we get high and go to the festival.
Then we get high and go to the festival. Right.
Coming straight from intestinal.
Like an old nigga spiritual.
We ain't got there yet. Let's slow down.
Right,
Look, no saying real quick. Arkansas in the motherfucking building. We still got a lot of questions, but we'll do some more at the end. No saying. So, this is Neef's favorite song.
Neef got a favorite? Oh yeah. That's cause Neef young as fuck.
That's cool. No saying.
So
Locust Grove.
The 90s is like his old school.
So look, no saying.
So this song probably reminds him when he was probably like salmon riding in the car with his daddy and shit. You know what I'm saying? Sneaking the sip out of his daddy yak.
St. Louis in here. Houston in this motherfucker.
St. Louis in this motherfucker, man.
Third Coast, nigga.
Hey, man.
Drop them boys off that botany.
Off that botany, nigga.
So look, no saying. Everything we do is for y'all.
Right.
Cause the damn show ain't for nothing. You see what I did? Produced by goddamn TP and Red Coat the motherfucking poet. Out the trunk, out the trunk, out the trunk. Hey. Out the trunk, out the trunk, out the trunk. Hey. Out the trunk, out the trunk, out the trunk. Hey.
Out the trunk, man. Yeah, Cadillac spinning in Granddaddy Lack. Sneaking the sip out of Granddaddy Yak. I grew up a Mac and this shit came included. I'm smoking the pack and this never diluted. She kick it with me, somewhere secluded. I know she gon' go because I've been recruited. Dropping game like I've been parachuted. Relax and release, this is therapeutic. One hand on the wheel. So I'm pressing the deal. When I pull up bumping 80s, baby, you know this is whip appeal. And she wanted the evening, so I cut her a deal. Made a flip by 11, this one and we back at the crib, it's real. It's a daily agenda, go out on the bender. From bumper to fender, from IG to tender. Pour up a cup of some vodka and ginger. We can do takeout or we can do dinner. Around the way girl, a saint or a sinner. Look at her walk in all of her splendor. Imagine the ways that she can be lived. But she loving the way I treat her like beginner. I know she a pro, I know it. And I know she gon' go, I know it. And I understand she experienced, I know she been here before, I know it. And this water ain't shallow, and we rockin' the boat. And like Mary and Casey put up a glass, here's a toast.
I know she heard the single, she seen us moving. Some was out you hating, some was out you choosing. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing. Boys talk about it, but we out you doing. You might be a trailer, our shit like a movie. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing, bitch. Hoes ain't shit, he said with a grin. Still in the sip of my grandmama gin. Weekday we watch up a D in the spin. Winning that fortune beginning to end. Watching those stories when life was on date. Out with my cousins, I'm puffing the hate. Got in the life from the tip in my pocket. Not only the plug, I'm also the socket. No Johnny Racket, boy, I'm baking out. Out with my British, I'm baking out. Cooking, not burning, I serve them all. That clinging shit not gonna turn me off. I'ma continue to break it off. Texting to talk about take it off. We having a baby, let's face them out. I guess that you wasn't that late at all. That's that on time, I'm gon' rhyme. Even when I say please don't rhyme. No matter season, I'm gon' shine. That's MJ in a cold line. On the 8 ball, cause the game over. On front, when it's straight, I told you. We not the ones you should better get when the chips down and ain't no soda. That ice ain't gon' save the party. Out you with everybody. Flow hot, she'll be a barbecue to the neck cause it ain't no bargain. Get you a plate cause you're starving like Marvin in need of feeding. My offers don't get repeating. You sleeping, then you ain't needing. I know she heard the single. She seen us moving. Some was out you hating, some was out you choosing. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing. Boys talk about it, but we out you doing. You might be a trailer, our shit like a movie. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing. You know it ain't for nothing, it ain't for nothing, bitch.
I'm 45 in this motherfucker.
Party Bob in this motherfucker.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? That was ain't for nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? I love that shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That fucking, man, look. Matter of fact, you and TP was on live.
Right.
Playing the shit. I said, what is that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to jump in.
Hey, man. Hey, I looped that motherfucker up, but shout out to TP. He came through and played the fuck out of that bass line.
Yeah.
That bass line crazy. TP, boy, you went crazy with that motherfucker.
All right, you know what I'm saying? I feel like we can do these two if we do them quick. Now, cause we got still got.
No, do it. Come on.
Let's do these two because we can do them real quick.
Yeah, come on, let's go.
All right, let people know how y'all linked up.
Godzilla.
King Kong.
Met King Kong
in the woods. And instead of beating the shit out of each other, we made music. I like that answer.
I like that
Fuck
answer.
that shit. You know what I'm saying? Y'all plan on getting Crit on the track in the future? Yes. That's easy. Yeah.
Crizzle.
You know what I'm saying? Shout out to King Crizzle, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, Crit is here. You know what I'm saying? Multi to the motherfucking sun die.
That right.
You know what I'm saying? Mississippi and the motherfucking Bitter Third Co representative, you know what I'm saying? I got to talk to him real quick. You know what I'm saying? But y'all already know what it is, you know what I'm saying?
What up,
that's
Crit?
my motherfucking brother, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, he was in the private joint the other day.
Yeah. He brought us on tour, man.
You know
Shout
what I'm saying?
out.
Like, you know, Crit brought us out for the South with Love tour.
That shit was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? It was great. You know what I'm saying? It was amazing. So, you know, definitely, 100%. We just wanted to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because I'm so amazing and he's so amazing, really don't be needing no features. I mean, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's good to have a different voice. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like how we got Scotty in there, because Scotty's voice is super distinctive.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, Crit's voice is super distinctive. You know what I'm saying? We just ain't got there yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, because this part is so much fun.
Yeah.
That, you know, it be feeling, you know, should be feeling done after we rap.
Right.
Should be feeling finished in a motherfucker.
Them 16s be crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So look.
We don't waste a word.
We don't waste a motherfucking word.
Not one.
Let's get into.
How it's
Want to do one more song? I mean, one more question.
Yeah, let's do another question.
What's the hardest part of the process? Putting it out.
Yeah.
Everything else is easy.
Let's
you know
another question.
Getting in here, writing raps, kicking it with my partner, drinking yak, drinking champagne. That's the easy part. Him sitting down, you know what I'm saying, making beats, you know what I'm saying, calling V's Bad Clad, calling TP. That's the easy part. Kicking it with your homies is easy, no problem.
We answered all the questions. We got
one. I got one more. Are you planning on chopping and screwing this album? Yes.
Yes.
Because it's the only way to do things. You know what I'm saying? Like,
this is Retro South.
This is Retro South.
We chop and screw everything. Like, it's not Retro South unless you got a chopped and screw version. Period. What up, One Stop Chop Shop? No I'm talking about?
No I'm talking about. So look, let's get into the Odyssey. You know what I'm saying? The final track on this album. Red Line in the building. Red Line, you know what I'm saying? That's what Crit from in Meridian.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's 30th Avenue up to goddamn a little ways up. You know what I'm saying? But that's what, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, where they separate.
Red Line in the motherfucking building, nigga.
I'm telling you, you know what I'm saying, real history shit.
That's history.
That's, you know what I'm saying, where the black folk and the white folk were separated. You know what I'm saying? Like, Crit stayed right on that line, you know what I'm saying? Like, boom, boom, boom.
Is that by the railroad track?
Building.
Is that right there?
Ain't no railroad tracks. It's just, you know what I'm saying, an invisible line.
Oh, okay.
I ain't no saying dumping this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? I hope y'all boys smoking good. I hope y'all boys
hey, boy.
I hope y'all wearing coats.
When we come up there, my nigga, y'all need to have that shit, have that live ready.
That's what I'm saying. So, the Odyssey, produced by Drew Kane. Boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, he sent us one beat and it was it. It was all we needed. You know what I'm saying? Like, Coke, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Kane, man. Kane
came
through.
You know, I sung the hook on this too. You know what I'm saying? Like, we had a good time. You know what I'm saying? Coke really pushed me into this.
I was actually singing on the hook, but Sunk kicked me off the hook. You know what I'm saying?
You think that's what I did?
Tell the shit the truth. Nigga, I was singing my shit too, nigga. You ain't want me singing on this shit.
You're right. I don't want Coke singing nothing. Yo, this is the Odyssey produced by Drew Kane. You know what I'm saying? Like, we out here. Retro South. Retro
South out now. Go get it.
Gripping on the wheel like it's prophecy. What you want, you never get it off of me. Absolution, all that you can offer me. When you see me coming Running lines, we was back and forth. Wanna run the game, we asking for. Last year was a hell of a scare, but looky here, we came back for more. Came for one, trying to stack for four. Maximize, not Macklemore. Back of lines to the back of store, the transaction sign, that's a Titan core. No room to be lazy. Coming live from the 80s, and niggas can't fade me.
I'm making songs for your mama.
You making songs for my babies. 26 rappers with the same flow, same beat, shit sound crazy. What the fuck I'm saying, player? Keep on playing just as long as they keep paying. But over here, I'm raising the bar for bars that I'm kicking.
Sprinkle me on time, I'm ticking. Picture me online with y'all bicker.
Listen, we on ours, no tripping. Our business hours as listed. No pussyfooting, we cooking. It's time to eat, no kitchen. Bobbing and I'm weaving through this odyssey. Gripping on the wheel like it's prophecy. What you want, you never get it off of me. Absolution, all that you can offer me. When you see me coming, know it's on. I was also in my zone. I don't know where I went wrong, but I'm trying to write these songs now. Keep up with the Jones. I just wanna make it home to a place where I belong.
Out of body experience after the console, we signing collectibles. Decimate them with decimals, then I get high and go do me a festival. We rap professionals, bring it straight from intestinals, like the old nigga spiritual. You better sing it from the gut, praiseworthy when you needin' the miracle. Righteously bump through the stereo, more than one victim, I'm killing shit serial. Contagious like toxic material, give them tutorial based off the lyrical. You in my earshot, but I'm not hearing you. Mumble rappers, I'm not fearing you. Maybe if you add some auto-tune, I can groove, but I'm still not feeling you. You say it's generational, but trash is trash, and you not sensational. You punching in every other line, and nothing is conversational. We need some cleanse and depopulation. Operational, get the fuck out of here. As a southern pioneer, I am embarrassed. I hope you listen and you hear it clear. Absolution is some restitution. You the future, but are you the evolution? But absolutely what you rap is pollution. Separation is the only solution. I'm from the council of getting shit right. I'm like a predator, pouncing at night. I'm like a butcher, put you on ice. I'm like a chef, put you on rice. Game over like I'm shaving the dice. I'm loaded, I just might save your life. 2 wrongs gon' cancel your right. Stay where you at, cancel the flight.
Hey, young blood. Lord have mercy. You know, young blood, I took care of your woman and your baby when you went to war. But you back now, and I'm gone. Don't you ever in your fucking life bite the hand that feeds you, nigga.
Hey, I want to thank y'all. I appreciate everybody who tuned in. You know what I'm saying? Who really just kind of just fuck with us, man. Make sure y'all spread, like, word of mouth is the most important thing for independent artists.
Yeah.
Like, real shit. Like, word of mouth is everything for us. Like, if you think about the Retro South era, if you think about Master P, if you think about No Limit, if you think about the first time you heard 8 Ball and MJG, I'm talking about when they dropped Coming Out Hard, when everybody had a CD booklet, but them niggas had a 1-page insert. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like, word of mouth was everything. So everybody that's in this chat room, like, tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yeah.
Like, Retro South, man, this is a genre, you know what I'm saying? Me and OG, we carrying the torch.
Yeah.
We moving it forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Walk with
because this type of music can never die. And it needs to look like how it's supposed to look.
Walk with them.
You feel me? Retro South, 2-player. Out now. Tell a friend, tell a friend. Word of mouth is all we got.
LA in the motherfucking building, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to all my West Coasters, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, the relationships that we have with y'all matter more than any of this weird shit that these industry niggas be doing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm for the people. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, run for nothing.
Right.
I'm just saying, like, if you've ever seen me on stage and you seen me off stage, you know how I act. If you ever seen me in Colt, you know what I'm saying, like, interacting with people, regular people, kicking it, doing what we gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know that when you see us, it's all love.
Right.
And we just want to continue to spread that. You know what I'm saying? Like, we love doing this. It's our purpose. It's why we here. You know what I'm saying? So if anything you can do, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're a person that write articles, write your article.
Right.
If you're a person that write reviews, write your review.
Yes,
if
sir.
you know somebody, if you spin records, spin some records.
Yes, sir.
Let's get to it. You know what I'm saying? Let's be, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's be the kings of the underground. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you love us the way we love y'all, let's get out here and be more reachable. Let's be able to touch each other. Let's be able to see each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, tell your people, you know what I'm saying, that run the shows, and you'll see that, hey, post-COVID, we want 2 play in the Midwest. We want 2 play on the West Coast.
Right.
We want 2 play on the East Coast. We want 2 play in Columbus, Georgia. We want 2 play in Savannah. You know what I'm saying? Wherever they call and say they want us at, we coming for sure. And you know we bringing, you know what I'm saying, all this love. You know we bringing the bump. You know we bringing Retro South to wherever we going. And that's all it is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all following at We2Play on Instagram. Make sure you subscribe to the 2Play YouTube. Toronto in the building. If they need us in Canada, we gonna be in Canada, baby. You know what I'm saying? Louisiana in the building. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? That right there is the reach of Retro South. You know what I'm saying? Like, we finna take this thing worldwide. And, you know what I'm saying, we want to do it with your help. So, I love y'all. I know you love us. Retro South, available everywhere.
When I say 2-player, y'all say 2-player, 2-player.
It's weird because I can't hear him. So, look, man. Retro South available everywhere.
Go get it.
You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Go get it.
We2Player.
Go get
Fuck
it.
with us, man. You know what I'm saying?
Stream
We gonna be out
that
here. Let's run that roof is back, boy.
Retro South,
Run
man.
that roof is back. You know what I'm saying? While we on the way out here.
Detroit, we in this bitch, man.
Yeah, I don't chase shit. You know what I'm talking about? Chase some money, bitch. Hey. First rule, number 1, never simp with a cake, never trip over spilled milk or some crushed grapes. Rule 2, gotta stay far away from sucker shit. I'm too busy, I'm 2-player to get caught up in that other shit. I'm selling 3 to 10 on the free game for the other 2. A lot of niggas fraud, so it's prepaid for the most of you. Boss hog in my lane, I prefer a Mack truck. I prefer a moving target, tricks prefer a lame duck. Interest is the enterprise, break bread, get a cut. Never been emotional or caught up in the tricks nut. I be gone before daylight, he'll be there when the sun comes up. Leather seats and frost bikes on the windshield, that's what she can trust. I be gone in the wind, distant lover, distant friend. Sold out shows, all because my pen code is Igloo Den. Den as in living space, I only ask for time and place. Your superhero, that ain't me, no cat and mouse. I can't chase, should I, could I, would I even save? I said, could I, would I, should I even save? Yeah, I said, should I, could I, would I even save? Yeah, I said, could I, would I, should I even save?
Shit got so much flavor. Let go. This the kind of bump that make you hit the block 55 times. Been around the world so much I might just die blind. Prime time preparatory, school of most success. Leave the Super Bowl straight to spring training, be the best. I ain't playing no. If you ain't paying, then I'm saying no. All my pros train to go, we focused on the game of growth. Those who can't do it lose women, that's a sentiment. Built to win and skill for this, I shoot a shot, no kneeling me. You enemies the truest speak, you used to kicking it with sin. Cobra Kai, sweep the leg, no mercy for Olympic trick. Keep on talking shit and I'ma be at your home. Bring the street to your door, leave the feet on your dome. To each his own, I promise slaughter everything I'm featured on. All your flows come out the can, we cooking extra season homes. Might serve your mama, get her geeking on. The opposition not exist, we coming down, the option is.
Should I, could I, would I even save?